Hello my little fantasy freaks, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today we are doing a review of Bella Barnett. I only have 3 dresses from them, but I wanted to show them and give you my little review on their pieces. Before I jump into it, I want to tell you I was gifted all of these last year, but they don't know about the YouTube channel. They just asked to use it for my short form content on Instagram and TikTok. So I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm currently wearing one of their pieces. And so for this first piece, it is a wedding gown. This gown was in the 300s, which I think for a wedding dress is quite cheap, especially for how voluminous this is. All the beadwork, it is really, really exquisite. You can obviously add a petticoat under here if you want to make it more voluminous. It will definitely do that. You can see if I put my knee up and hold it up, you could be like a big princess dress under there. I don't have one on hand. It is in my loft. I'm not going to get that. We'll say the second layer underneath this top layer is fully covered in glitter, and my floor is now fully covered in glitter. It looks like a glitter bomb went off, but it's very, very beautiful. The first time I opened this was the most glitter, and it is less than then, but there's still a lot of glitter on my floor. So you can see all of this beautiful bead work that is like covers the entire thing, and we've got this sort of like scalloped neckline. This part here is white, so it doesn't matter if you have a deeper skin tone, it is just white anyway. It's not like it's to try and match your skin tone, but if you wanted to, you could get a seamstress to switch this out if you wanted something that would match your skin tone. The back is fully corseted. It like goes all the way down into the dress, and I will say when I first got this, there wasn't a ribbon for the back. There was supposed to be, but it did not arrive in my package. The bag had actually like burst open because it's quite big, and I think it like fallen out because on one of the other dresses it's literally just laced by like one thing. So I will say that, and I did have to buy my own lace for it, but they did offer to take it to a seamstress to get one, or offer to buy the ribbon, and I just forgot to email them back, and I just bought it myself. So it's fine. Like, it was just cheap ribbon. I really didn't like care. It was only $4.99, but I will say that they were really kind to me, but whether that's because it was obviously a gifted collab is another question. I can't tell you when it comes to that. It did take a couple of weeks to arrive, but nothing like JJ's house. They can take up to like 4 weeks to arrive because they are made to order, whereas this, I don't think it's made to order. My other issue was I think it either came in 3 or 4 sizes, and a lot of their clothing only comes in 3 or 4 sizes. There are some pieces that go up to plus sizes, but a lot of them are just small, medium or large. Some had extra small and some had like double XL, but I really wish their sizing was a little bit more broad. That is one of my biggest critiques, is sizing. Other than that though, the quality of the dress is fantastic. So far I've not noticed any of the beading falling off, whether that is on the straps or on the bodice or on the dress. Nothing has come off whatsoever. It seems so secure, like I can run my hands over it. Doesn't feel like anything is going to come off. My other issue with this dress is I would like it if I could tighten the straps more. You can see it's a little bit too big for me, but because the beading stops here, you can't tighten them anymore. You can only make them bigger than this. I feel like if you took it to a seamstress, they might be able to remove some of those beads so you could actually move it up. But that is my only like criticism with that. I will say it's very, very comfortable. I'm not getting any itching or anything like that, which is a huge thing for me. I do not like being uncomfortable in my clothing. It is very, very long, which can be good because you can add a petticoat, or if you're taller, you don't need to worry about it being too short. Obviously, if you're like me, I'm 5'2", it's very, very long on me, but I could just get it hemmed. It does have quite a big train. It's really hard to show in this tiny room, but like there is a train that goes, you can't even see it. It's fully off screen. Let me just... Can you see it all? I don't know. But yeah, it does have a train. Like I said, I'm very, very shocked with the quality of this for the price of wedding dresses. Wedding dresses are so expensive. This next dress is my all-time favorite dress that I've ever owned. This is so beautiful. I love the material. I love how soft it is. I love how flowy it is. I have one issue, and it was a similar issue to the other gown, is the sizing. Again, it was one of those ones, I'm pretty sure the smallest size was a size small. I wish I could be slightly more snatched in. Like, I've got a little bit of room, like I can like let out. I just wish I could be more snatched in. I have eaten, and it's still a tiny bit too big for me. That is my only criticism with this dress. Other than that, I love everything about this dress. It is so pretty, it is so comfortable. You can't lift your arms very far, but you can lift them up onto your shoulders and then lift your arms, which is great. So you still can lift your arms technically. And I love the color of this, and this is one where I almost did not pick it because I was worried it was going to clash with my skin tone, and I was like, I don't like these like leaf things that are on the sleeves. It's my favorite dress. I love the cut of the neckline. I love the color. I actually love these like little leaf things. It did arrive with one of these like missing. I think I ended up just throwing it out because I couldn't be bothered to attach it, and I don't think you can tell that I threw one of them out. I don't know which side it was on. This one is a better length. I'm on my tippy toes right now, 5'2", and it grazes the floor a little bit more than like my JJ's house dresses do. I am so glad I got this dress. Favorite dress ever. This material that is the top couple of layers is a mesh, and if I just let it go, you'll see how slowly that falls, and it's because it's such a lightweight material, which means it just flows so nicely. That's why I shot outside with it the other day in the wind, and it just looked so beautiful. There is also a leg slit here. Sadly, this particular dress is no longer available. It fully sold out. I'm hoping there's like similar stuff still on the website. This part here is slightly see-through, and you can see my skin through it. You wouldn't be able to tell because it blends into my skin as it is, but yeah, it is so beautiful. I don't want to take it off. This is the next dress, and this is the only one that came in an extra small. I did double check. The other two are just a size small, and I think they're equivalent to a size 8. I am a UK 6, so this just feels so much better fit wise because it zips up perfectly and fits my waist perfectly here. There is a zip, and then this bit laces and is attached to the top part, so that means this lace attaches into the corset, which sometimes can be bad with some of my dresses. I hate it. With this one it's fine since it is only securing this top portion, since this is only attached in the middle there. This also feels really secure, whereas some of the ones I've had don't feel that secure. This one is also super long. Like, I'm on my tippy toes, and you can see there is a lot of length still there, so I would need to hem it or wear 10-inch heels. There is a slit, but it is a side slit instead of like a normal thigh one. It is here to the side, which I quite like that it's sort of like hidden, but if you wanted to, you could like bring it around and pop your leg out. I would rather a dress be too long and can be hemmed, because if you're taller and your dress is too short, that's annoying. Whereas it's really easy for shorter girls to hem a dress than it is for a taller girl to add fabric that does not match. And it is slightly paler up top than it is at the bottom. I love this like pleating. The material's super soft, really comfortable. It does have a hook and eye on the bit above the zip. I have not done it. I attempted and I could not hook it on myself. Really beautiful gown. Like I said, I like the fact that this went to an extra small. I can't remember what size it went up to. If these are still available, I know this one isn't. I will try and get like the size and like put a screenshot in. I have a feeling they're not going to be available anymore because I got these back in November. Quality wise, it is like double lined up in the top. There is that rubber stuff to help it like stick to you. The only bit that's not double lined is the skirt portion, and it doesn't really need the lining on that because it's not against your skin. No loose strings or anything. I would say the quality is so good with these pieces for the prices, and I do think the quality is a little bit better on Bella Barnett over JJ's house. It is just the sizing that is their downfall. I don't know, maybe they have a plus size section, but I hate when they do that. Overall, very happy with Bella Barnett, and I think I have a code. I don't know if it still works. I don't make any money if you use my code or anything. I don't make any money at all from Bella Barnett. They just sent me the pieces. It might be Storm 15. I don't know if it still works. I'll have to check that too, and I'll pop it on screen if it still works. Sorry if it doesn't. And they did offer me 4 dresses, and I picked 4, and one of them was out of stock. So they said I could pick another one, and I was being super lazy and couldn't bother. So I was just like, I'll just go for the 3. I wish I'd have gone for the 4 and just looked, because I like their pieces so much. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.